Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of my video series, Sing and Play. Today we are continuing to discuss a topic which I started talking about last week. Specifically, that is singing the coro, or the background harmony part, to Latin music. And I was using the song Sofrito as my example, the song that I was working on. We're going to continue to work on that song today. And in this episode, I'm going to share with you a particular challenge that I have had when playing gigs. And that challenge is finding my starting note. In one of the bands that I've played in, we would play this song where the other singer was singing the top voice, starting on C and outlining the fifth of the chord. Sofrito nama. And I was beneath him by a third, outlining the minor third of the chord. Sofrito nama. And what would happen many times when we were playing this song was that I would start to sing in unison with the other guy, and this is obviously a real challenge. Now, after doing that once during the song, the next time that the line came around, I could move my voice down to the right part and then harmonize. So I would start singing Sofrito nama, and after doing that once and hearing where he was, then the next time it came around, I would go Sofrito nama and get the right harmony. Sofrito nama. But of course, that's not really acceptable. The idea is that I should hit my pitch and harmonize right from the very beginning. So this week, I'm sharing with you a way of approaching that challenge and what I have done to try to solve it. And basically what it is this. Before we start singing that harmonized part in the song, he's playing piano and I'm playing bass. So I have something to listen to. And the goal of this week is to share with you a way of using what you're playing on your instrument, if it's a guitar, piano, or bass, and using that to find your correct starting note. So you don't end up like I have been, singing in unison with the other singer and then waiting until the part came around again in the song and harmonizing. All right? So let me show you what my part sounded like. Real simple. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Now, what I did is I asked myself, what note do I start on? If I were to sing this correctly, what note would I start on? And the answer is I would start on A natural. Sofrito nama. And then I would say to myself, well, I know I have to start singing on A natural. What note am I playing when I have to start singing? In other words, how can I listen to my bass line and use that to give me the correct starting note? And what I found was I would play, and I would have the open D string ringing out when I would sing Sofrito nama. So I would begin singing my A natural when I was playing on the bass a D natural. So this is the A that I'm singing. That is the D that I'm playing. Now I don't need the other singer's voice to find where my starting note is. I use my bass line to show me where my starting note is. I'm singing an A while I'm playing a D. And that is a perfect fifth. So this is a D, so this is an A. that interval of a perfect fifth really quickly, then I can find my starting note. So, perfect fifth. What does that sound like? Twinkle, twinkle, little star. That's usually the example that people use when you go up a fifth. Twinkle, twinkle. Of course, we're in minor, so it'd be like, little star. If we were in G major, we could go, twinkle, twinkle, little star. Or in G minor. Anyway, I know I have a perfect fifth, and the idea of this week is to practice singing that perfect fifth when you just have one note to go off of. So we already know, here's a D, A. Well, I already know that what that sounds like because I've been singing it for the last 3 minutes. But what if I clear my sonic palette and forget about what key I'm in? Now I'll just pick another note at random. Here I'm playing B natural. I should be able to sing a fifth above it. Do, sol, twinkle, twinkle, little star, twinkle, twinkle. And lo and behold, I have the perfect fifth. Twinkle, this would be my starting note. All right, let's try that again. And this is how I've been practicing so that I don't continue to make the error that I was once making. So we had D up a perfect fifth is A. We just tried B up a perfect fifth is F sharp. Now I'll pick another one at random. We'll go to E flat. Do, sol. There we go. That's step one. Is I find out what the interval is between what I'm playing and what note I start on when I sing. And I practice finding that interval quickly and easily, so it's never a challenge. Do, sol. This is a perfect fifth. A, E. And then, after I do that, I take it one step further. Now, as I mentioned in the last video, and as I was saying earlier, we are playing this song, Sofrito, and we're playing it in G minor. So the bass line goes like this. G, F, E flat, D, G, C, C sharp, D. So, I need to be able to sing my part with the correct key, the key that we play in. So that's the A that I start on. And then, if I got that, Sofrito nama. Alright, cool. Now let's try it in a new key. Just like we practiced singing the perfect fifth in different keys, now I'm going to practice playing the bass line from the song in different keys and then immediately finding my correct starting pitch. Alright, so we have G. I'll just pick another one at random. E flat. So the bass line goes like this. Same idea in G, but now we're doing it in E flat. And the idea here is, if I'm playing in E flat, I should still be able to find the correct starting note. Twinkle, twinkle, so there we are. That's the note. Sofrito nama. Alright, so I can find my correct starting pitch in E flat, no problem. Sofrito nama. Try again. Let's go down to B. So twinkle. It's very low for me to sing that. I'll try it up an octave. No, twinkle, twinkle, Sofrito nama. There we go. Sofrito Right on. Let's do one more. We're in B. Let's go down to A. All right, I'm going to do this A here. Sofrito nama. Just like before, play the bass line. Here's the note, E natural, in the key of A minor, that I would be playing when I start singing. And I know I have to start my line a perfect fifth up from that. So, and I can start my vocal part from that note. Sofrito nama. And it sounds good. I'm playing that minor third when I get back to A again. Sofrito nama. Sofrito nama. So once again, to recap, this week I'm sharing with you the way that I have practiced finding my correct starting note when I play, relying only on my bass line to give my ear the information it needs to get that correct starting note. I know that when I start singing a note that's a perfect fifth above what I'm doing in the bass. Because I'm in G minor, my first note that I sing is A natural, and I know that in the bass I'm playing a D natural. So that's a perfect fifth. First, I practice, and I would suggest that you practice if you're working on this skill, picking any note at random, and then singing the interval that you're looking for. In my case, a perfect fifth, but depending on what song you're singing and what your vocal part is, it could be something different. You don't have to know the name of the interval. You just need to be able to play it on your instrument, so you know what it sounds like and you can practice it. So I've got D, I sing the perfect fifth, and I find my A, and then I try it in a new key. Okay, well, I'll just play a B. Can I sing a perfect fifth above B? So, yes, slightly out of tune, but yes. Then, once you've practiced that interval, practice nailing that interval, not just using a single note, but within the context of whatever part you're playing. I'm mostly a bass player, so I practice hitting my starting pitch when listening only to the bass part I'm playing. But maybe you're a guitar player or a piano player, and you could listen to the top voice of what you're doing, or you could be doing maybe part of the melody in what you're playing. Whatever is useful for you in the part you're playing on your instrument that can give you a cue as to how you can use your instrument to identify your starting note when you sing. This has been a really big challenge for me as I sing harmonized vocal parts. So if it's a challenge for me, I'm sure it's a challenge for someone else out there. This is what I've been doing to practice this, and I think it's a really great technique for ear training in general. And that's all I have for this week to share for you. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I hope these videos are helpful for you. Ta-ta for now.